Hi, this screencast covers the overview of the homepage for the new Tautog's website. So I thought I'd just bring that up. I'm logged into Manager, so you'll notice when I mouse up to the top of this page that the Quick Manager should be viewable. Let's see if that happens. I'm just going to get a new. There it is. So we do have the ability to navigate through the website, and once we're logged in, we can use that quick manager up here to edit our resources or our pages. So I just clicked edit resource on who we are. So I wanted to make a quick change to any of this copy here in this main paragraph or this main area. Say it looks like there's maybe a little extra white space. Let's get rid of that. So I'm going to mouse up to the top, click edit. I'm going to scroll down in here, clear out some of that white space, clean it up, click save. And you can see that's immediately been updated on the live website. So let's go back to that home page here and take a quick look at the sections. We've got this main slider area here. You'll be able to put your own images or different images. These are all yours, but if you have a new high quality food item that you'd like to feature here, you can do that. I'll show you where that lives. We'll click the home title in the Modex Manager and then the edit button, and we can scroll down. You can see these sliders here are already uploaded to the website. You just want to make sure that they are 1920 by 1080 pixels. So it's 1920 wide, 1920 pixels wide by 1080 pixels tall. So that's the ratio that you want to, actually that's the size, exact size you want. So that's this section here. You can see we've got 3 slides. If you want to pull one off of your own computer, you would just click insert. You can now find, I put these all in this home slide here, and then you would just upload. Click upload, go find that image from your computer, and then you would upload it there. And then we drill into this main copy. So this is completely configurable or changeable. You can go in and add a new message or bold something new here. If you wanted to talk about restaurant week and make that bold, you could do that. And that change would be reflected in this section. As we scroll down, we have weekly editions which are automatically being pulled in, and so these are being pulled in from the menu folder, and then the subfolder is additions here. So you can see if we click into additions that the different items will come up. It looks like it's taking its time right now. There it goes. All right, so we've got 4 major subfolders or sections for additions. We've got oysters. Right now, the red is unpublished, so those will not be viewable on the website. So you see we don't have any oysters in our weekly editions for this week, so they're not viewable. But if we did have oyster Rockefellers, you could right click, you could click publish and click OK, and that should show up now. If we go back to the home page, yep, we got oyster Rockefellers, and you can see if you wanted to change that price or you wanted to make a change to the description of the item, if you click into that resource ID 53 oysters Rockefeller, you'll get the option to do that. Real straightforward on changing prices. There's another screencast that covers that. I'm going to just go back now and unpublish so it does not show, and that should turn red and go to italics, which it does. And then if we go back here and refresh the page, you'll see that that's no longer there, which is great. So the weekly editions, they're being pulled in from these subfolders: the oysters, appetizers, entrees, and desserts. If there's no published files or resources there, it won't display anything. The information we see here, this first paragraph, is going to be set in our additions overview page. So if I click edit under additions, resource ID 72, I can change that information here. So any changes I make to this resource content field, that will be reflected right here on the home page. All right, we also have a tax and gratuity. This bottom paragraph is on the very bottom of the additions page, so you can see you can make changes to that, and that would be reflected right there. Okay, our next section is reviews. That's also being automatically pulled in. The reviews we can control right here under reviews, resource ID of 87, and that folder has, it looks like 6 reviews that I pulled in. Let's just click on that first one, crab nachos, and have a look at what's being used here. So we have the title is crab nachos, we've got a summary here, we've got a name of the person giving the review. The source would be, for example, TripAdvisor, and then if you wanted to provide the link to that, you could do that there by putting HTTP or HTTPS and then actually putting that www.tripadvisor.com email or website address for people to click onto. And you can see there's the crab nachos. If we looks like, so yeah, there was no link there, so we don't have a link, so it's not showing up. But for example, this review, it does have a link, and it's, if we click it, it'll take them directly to these reviews. So that's a new feature. I think you can configure that as you want. You have the ability to change the review rating 1 to 5 stars. You can give the location, which is really just where the reviewer's from. So Athens, Ohio, Roanoke, Virginia, etc. I put June 10th, 1821 as the time for crab nachos, but if you wanted to change that, that would be easy to do. So we'll click back to our home page. We've got private parties next. That also is being pulled in. Let's go to our home page, click edit, scroll to the bottom. You can see we've got a private parties field here. You can add some text and a link. Right now, that's just a link to the Doc Taylor's website. And there's a signature field. You can change the hours. And I think I'll pull back over to this contact information, hours, things of that nature. That's all sort of the footer of the website on the home page, and all of that is editable. So any of your hours, if those change, you just make that change here. That'll be reflected across the entire website. So if we go into, say, our menu and we want to scroll down to the bottom, we should see that these hours here are going to be pulling straight from the home page. So you only need to make that change on the home page, resource ID 1 in MODx, and it'll be reflected across the entire site. Same with your email address, phone number, Facebook handle, Instagram, etc. All your social media keywords, those are going to be distinct for every page. Yeah. So let's go back to that home page. That's a quick overview of some of the sections that were within the home page. You'll notice the top navigation. We've got this ability to click the menu and then close it. It looks really nice in the mobile device. I don't know if you're viewing it on a laptop or a mobile yet, but do check it out on the mobile device. It's definitely a lot better than it was. Questions, let me know. I hope that's been useful for you.